Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have an endless wellspring of creative ideas while others struggle to come up with just one? It's a fascinating conundrum that has puzzled many of us. But let's take a step back and think about what creativity really is. It's not just about painting a masterpiece or writing a novel. It's about finding new ways to solve problems, create value, and make life more interesting and fulfilling. In today's world, creativity and innovation are more important than ever. We live in an era of rapid change where the old rules no longer apply, and the new ones haven't been written yet. This is a world where the ability to think differently, to see the unseen, and to imagine the unimaginable is a priceless asset. So, why do some people seem to have a natural knack for coming up with fresh ideas and bold solutions? Is it something they're born with, or is it something they've learned? And that brings us to the topic of our video today: unlocking your creative potential, nurturing innovation and imagination. This isn't just about becoming more artistic or inventive. It's about unleashing the creative power that lies within each and every one of us. It's about learning to see the world with fresh eyes, to challenge the status quo, and to dare to dream big. And the best part, anyone can do it. Yes, you heard it right, anyone. Because the truth is, creativity isn't a talent. It's not something you're born with. It's a skill. Just like any other skill, it can be learned, practiced, and improved. So, whether you're a business leader looking for innovative solutions, a teacher trying to inspire your students, or just someone who wants to add a little more color and excitement to your life, this video is for you. The good news is, creativity isn't a talent. It's a skill that can be nurtured and developed, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Many people believe that creativity is a trait exclusive to artists, musicians, and writers. But is that really the case? Let's delve into the myth of the creative type. A common misconception is that creativity is the domain of the artist, the musician, the writer. It's often seen as a trait that's exclusive to those who can paint a masterpiece, compose a symphony, or pen a novel. But is that all there is to creativity? Let's think about it. Creativity isn't just about the ability to create art. It's about innovative thinking, problem solving, and the capacity to see things in a new light. It's about the ability to come up with fresh ideas and novel approaches, often when they're least expected. Consider the field of science, for instance. Scientists are constantly required to think creatively, to formulate hypotheses, design experiments, and interpret data in new and innovative ways. The invention of the telephone, the discovery of penicillin, the development of the theory of relativity, all these breakthroughs required a high degree of creativity. And what about the world of business? Entrepreneurs and business leaders are constantly tasked with finding creative solutions to complex problems. They have to come up with innovative products, services, and business models that set them apart in a highly competitive market. Steve Jobs didn't just create a smartphone. He revolutionized the way we communicate, work, and live. Even in our everyday lives, we're often called upon to be creative. Whether we're cooking a meal, decorating our home, or planning a vacation, we're using our creativity to make decisions and solve problems. So, the next time you think you're not the creative type, remember this. Creativity isn't just about creating art, it's about thinking differently and coming up with innovative solutions. It's a skill that everyone can harness. Whether you're a scientist, a business leader, or just someone going about their day, you have the potential to be creative. You just need to recognize and nurture it. So, how do we nurture our creative potential and make it flourish? Well, it's a journey of self-discovery and exploration. It's about embracing curiosity, seeking out new experiences, and challenging conventional thinking. These are not just empty words. They are the very strategies employed by some of the world's greatest creatives. Take Albert Einstein, for example. He wasn't satisfied with the status quo of scientific understanding. He relentlessly pursued his curiosity, asking questions that others hadn't even thought to ask. This curiosity led him to develop the theory of relativity, forever changing our understanding of time and space. Or consider J.K. Rowling, the renowned author of the Harry Potter series. Rowling didn't just stumble upon the world of Hogwarts. She created it. How? By immersing herself in a world of folklore and mythology, seeking out new experiences in literature and history, and weaving them into a rich tapestry of storytelling. And let's not forget Steve Jobs. He was a master of challenging conventional thinking. He didn't just build better computers, he reimagined what a computer could be and do. He once said, "Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower." His vision reshaped multiple industries, from computing to music and mobile communication. These examples illustrate how embracing curiosity, seeking out new experiences, and challenging conventional thinking can fuel creativity. But it's also important to remember that nurturing creativity is a personal journey. It's about finding what works for you, what sparks your imagination, and what drives your passion. So start asking questions, dive into new experiences, challenge the status quo, and most importantly, give yourself the freedom to explore, to make mistakes, and to learn. Because creativity is not a destination, it's a journey. By embracing these strategies, we can tap into our creative potential and unleash the innovator within. We often view failure as a setback, but could it actually be a stepping stone to creativity? Let's delve into an often overlooked aspect of creativity: failure. You see, failure is not the opposite of success, as many of us have been led to believe. It's a fundamental part of the creative process, a stepping stone towards innovation and growth. Imagine if Thomas Edison had given up after his first few attempts at inventing the light bulb. We might still be relying on candles and gas lamps. He reportedly failed over 1,000 times before he finally succeeded. But in his own words, he hadn't failed. He'd merely found 1,000 ways that didn't work. This mindset, this unwavering belief in the face of failure, is a crucial element of creativity. Or consider J.K. Rowling, the author of the beloved Harry Potter series. She was rejected by 12 publishers before Bloomsbury finally agreed to publish her book. And let's not forget that she was a struggling single mother, barely making ends meet. Yet, she didn't let her failures deter her. Instead, she used them as fuel to keep going, to keep creating. And look at where she is today. These stories, and countless others like them, illustrate the transformative power of failure. It's through failure that we are forced to rethink, to reassess, and to innovate. Failure pushes us out of our comfort zones, compels us to look at things from a different perspective, and ultimately helps us to grow. So next time you face a setback, don't let it discourage you. Embrace it, learn from it. Use it as a stepping stone towards your own creative success. Remember, every no brings you one step closer to a yes. Every failed attempt is a lesson learned, a stepping stone on the path to success. So let's change the narrative. Let's stop viewing failure as a roadblock and start recognizing it as a part of the journey, because in the realm of creativity, failure isn't just inevitable, it's essential. Failure isn't a roadblock to creativity, it's a part of the journey. It's through failure that we learn, grow, and ultimately innovate. Ready to unlock your creative potential? Let's dive right in. We've journeyed through the power of creativity, debunked the myth of the creative type, discussed nurturing creativity, and understood the role of failure in the creative process. Now it's time to put all these into practice. Remember, creativity is not just about having brilliant ideas. It's about making ideas happen. It's about taking the ordinary and making it extraordinary. So, how do we do that? Here are a few simple yet powerful steps you can take. First, cultivate curiosity. Curiosity is the wick in the candle of learning. Ask questions, seek answers, and explore the world around you. There's no limit to what you can discover if you dare to ask why and how. Second, embrace challenges. Challenges are the crucibles that forge creativity. They push us out of our comfort zones, force us to think differently, and inspire us to find unique solutions. So don't shy away from challenges. Embrace them. They are your stepping stones to creativity. Third, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness helps us tune in to the present moment, opening our eyes to new ideas and perspectives. It helps us see the beauty in the mundane, the extraordinary in the ordinary. So, practice mindfulness. It's a powerful tool for nurturing creativity. Fourth, foster a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that our abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. It's the belief that we are not born creative. We become creative. So, foster a growth mindset. It's the foundation of creative thinking. And lastly, never stop learning. Learning is the key to unlocking your creative potential. It broadens your horizons, sparks your imagination, and fuels your creativity. So, keep learning, keep growing, keep creating. Remember, creativity isn't a talent, it's a skill. And like any skill, it takes practice. So, what's one thing you're going to do today to nurture your creativity? Share your thoughts in the comments below.